If you're not looking for a fluffy reading, then this might be for you. Today's reading is pretty intense. It's pretty heavy. The energies that I've been feeling are energies of depression, energies of wanting to give up, just feeling like completely dissatisfied with reality. And you're welcome to stay if you feel like there's something here that's going to show up for you. A lot of times in the spiritual community, there's a lot of rose-colored information, and not everything is pretty. What people are going to see is the new balanced version of you. The version of you that is not people-pleasing, that honestly does not have an ounce of care to give off the impression that they're perfect. This message is, like I said, pretty intense, pretty dark. A lot of you watching have been having suicidal ideations, and I think that I'm the right person to deliver this message. I've also struggled with this as a teenager, and it's not something that I actually ever really talked about. And I had a very close friend of mine last year that removed herself, if you understand what I'm saying. And she's been wanting me to share how we don't see how good we have it until we're gone. And her passing actually triggered a lot of those old repressed ideations that I had, not because I actually wanted to remove myself from here, but it was to see the entirety of my darkness. And you watching, you might be a little bit afraid of your darkness. You might feel like it's too much and you're not light enough, which is a story that you're telling yourself, because you wouldn't be here right now if that wasn't true. Looking for answers, looking for help, looking for light. The problem is that the world doesn't know what a dark light person looks like, because many people are on either side of that spectrum. They're either all the way dark and have dimmed their light completely, or they are blinded by their own illusions and pretend that they're not bleeding. The difference with you is that your spiritual journey has caused you to see how useful your darkness is just as much as your light. You right now might be really feeling like there's no use, but you're about to get activated, my friend. You actually have already been activated, but there's like Spirit is showing me, like in the game of Mario, you know, when in Mario Kart, where they pass a certain level, or they go through those little, it's not a speed bump, but I don't remember what it's called, and you go faster, it makes you go faster. That's what's gonna happen to you. And I've been hearing, just get ready, get your rest, and get ready, because you've already lit your path. And there's a lot of fear on walking it because you're alone. But my friend, you're not meant to walk with other people. Other people will intervene, will cloud your judgment, will confuse you on your path, and they might trigger your shadow side instead of you learning from it and not hiding it or letting it overpower you. So I want you to know that yes, every day is not meant to be a happy day. And even on those days where it's dark and heavy and dense and uncomfortable and you're irritated, annoyed, there's still many reasons to not give up. And you are meant to fight. You're a fighter. Whoever you are watching, you are a fighter. That's what you do. And your fight will exhaust you at times. But you're going to get up again, and you're going to keep fighting. And you're going to win. You're going to win. You might be crying right now, or you might be sad. Maybe you woke up sad. I'm just feeling really emotional right now. And your life does not have to end in tragedy. Your life does not have to be in vain. You have a lot of things coming on the way. And Spirit wants you to get ready. So I am going to get ready for this reading. And we're going to start with the Avatar cards. I actually have only used these cards once, so I'm not too familiar with it, but I'll tell you what I pick up and then read from the book. And if you're still here, welcome. I know you might want to scroll because you've heard it all. You don't want another fluffy video. You don't want someone to tell you what to do, how to feel. I'm just with you right now. I want less cards, please. If you're not familiar with the Hawaiian prayer, it's a little difficult to say. It's Ho'oponopono. You can look it up online. There's a lot of different meditations or audios, but it's basically, please forgive me, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you. So that's for somebody. But that's for you first. Let's see what else we get for you. Okay. So we talked about perfectionism earlier. mentioned this earlier in the beginning of this video. You are not meant to be perfect. Your journey is supposed to go back and forth. It doesn't go in a straight line. There is no 1, 2, 3 steps. You're meant to heal, release, and repeat. You're meant to have ups and downs and find meaning in it. You're creating the meaning. You're literally on the verge of something new. You are on the verge of recreating your life. And you're going to be alone for a little while. There's going to be people that are going to fall off naturally because their purpose is different than yours. There's people that are not going to understand, and they're going to think that you think you're perfect because you don't need them anymore. And you're going to let them think whatever they want. You're not in a position anymore to alter anyone's view of you or emotionally carry everybody's feelings about you. I feel and I see that you're taking everything back. You are taking your sweetness, your kindness, your generosity back. And you're going to put it into yourself and into people that will reciprocate, that will appreciate, that will do something with the energy that you're giving them, not just take it from you and use it. You've had a lot of people around you that have used your energy, and it's time to stop doing that. This is part of the reason why you feel down, because many people have felt entitled to what you have to offer. And because you feel like you have to justify everything and be fair to a default, it ends up hurting you, and then this is what happens. And this is not 6-7. This is what happens, where you end up down here and they're elevated. I want to see what this says. Dear one, if you've drawn this card, it is time to really embrace who you are, even your vulnerabilities and perceived imperfections. Let go of the notion of being someone that your mind says you are supposed to be. Fear wears many masks, and one of the most debilitating of these masks is the need to be perfect. In striving for perfection, energetic blocks of self-criticism and judgment are often formed. This is crazy. We literally talked about this. These blocks then grow into barricades that not only affect your self-esteem and morale, but may also prevent you from achieving your desired dreams. So you're the only one that's standing in your way. And I know that you know this. I know you know this. And you're about to move past knowing. Embrace your vulnerabilities. This is what makes you human, is all of those feelings that you don't like. You're not a robot. You're not a machine. In doing so, you become more authentic in every facet of your life. Let go of what others may think of you and allow your powerful light to truly shine. To accept others, you must first completely accept yourself with unconditional love and compassion. Right? So you can't give what you don't have. Okay? And it's in you, but you're not using it. When you do this, the light within you will radiate even more brightly, and you will be of better service to humanity, which is basically your purpose. Your purpose, whoever you are watching, is to serve your community and those around you with your gifts, with your presence, with your talents, with just your energy alone, with just a conversation. You are amazing, dear one. So stop giving yourself such a hard time. Rejoice in what you have already achieved and bask in the glory of all your accomplishments. Go forth now with increased vigor, courage, and determination. You have what it takes to go all the way. So this is sacral chakra energy and your throat chakra. You cannot be perfect enough for people to like you. You cannot be perfect enough for you to look at yourself the way you might look at someone else who you might think is perfect. Creative spark. And it opens right to this page. Every soul is creative at its core. The only barriers that stop creativity from flowing through you are the limitations of your mind, such as apprehension, fear, criticism, and judgment, which goes hand in hand with this. This card represents the need to let go of any thoughts that stop you from exploring your true creative nature. I had to pause the video because I started choking. So, you have a fear of speaking. You have a fear of breaking through your negativity. And you're judging yourself for it. And I want you to see yourself as if you're not who you are. Like, I want you to see yourself as your own best friend. I'm literally choking, guys. I had to stop again. I want you to see yourself like your own like your own best friend. And I want you to realize the way that you're talking to yourself and how you would never talk to your best friend like that. You would never talk to someone that you love like that. A family member, your child, your loved one, your spouse, someone that you truly, truly, truly love. You would never talk to them like that. And I want you to stop believing the lies that you've been feeding yourself. The lies of society. Okay? Let me get back to this. Exploring your creativity is a wonderful way to witness the unfolding of your magnificent soul. Like a mirror, you delve into the deepest parts of your soul and better understand who you are, your blocks, your journey, strengths, and limitless creative potential. When you choose to be creative, you walk through your fears of not being good enough and break down walls that have been stubbornly built over time. With every courage step you take to explore your creative light, you gain greater clarity and insight into who you are, and you move closer into that creative, magnificent light inside of you. And we talked about light earlier. So your light is showing you things that you kept in the dark. And right now you might be feeling bad about it. You might be feeling like so bad about it. But imagine if you didn't see it. Imagine if you didn't see it. How much worse things would be, right? When we're completely unaware of how we may be hurting ourselves and other people. The creator energy within you is realized, and you join others who are committed to a world filled with peace, love, and harmony. When you explore your creative light, you connect directly to Source. You open gateways of inspiration that ignite your inner child and connect you to your inner truth. Allow your imagination to run wild and authentically express the light of your creative soul. And again, the sacral chakra, just like the other card. Amazing. You're being asked to do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Whatever the little you has been wanting you to get into, it's time to get your hands dirty. It's time for you to cry through your creativity. Cry through your vulnerabilities. Be angry. Channel that energy into whatever you're putting your hands into whatever your attention is focused on. At the beginning of this video, these cards stood out to me when I said rose-colored glasses. So we're going to use these cards because I do feel like we need a little bit of this softer energy for you. It feels like you know exactly, your spirit knows exactly what it's doing, even though there is so much pain that you're feeling. It's not all yours either. It's not all your pain. Wow, cards are literally flying out. Okay, so we got the thorn, protection, boundaries, clear communication. This card is so pretty. And then we have Temple of Rose, ancient power, expression, activation. I said you are going through an activation. Scarlet codes. The wastelands, sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. And the last one is the bloom. Creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. I love how this literally talked about exactly what the energy is wanting you to realize right now. I love how it came out in the way that it came out too. You are being activated, okay? You're going through that speedy, midpoint in your awakening. And I know that you feel some other energies around you that you don't see, but you feel them. You definitely feel them. And this thorn that you've been taught to just endure and just deal with and walk around with, you're not. You're really seeing how much you've allowed to hurt yourself by keeping all the pain inside. So it's not like you're getting worse, it's just that everything is coming up. Remember, we talked about not being able to give to anybody until we feel ready, until we feel like there's a reason. Okay, in order for you to give, the reason can't be to make other people happy. The reason has to be that it makes you happy to give. The bloom. It is the right time. So I know that you think this was all a waste of time, and you've taken the red pill and there's no going back to taking the blue pill. And maybe you have some regrets about that. But I guarantee you that even though you're not in the same state of mind that you were before, which you thought was bliss, you're actually closer to self-realization than before. You are not looking to discover yourself. And now you realize and you recognize that you want more out of life and that you've been lying to yourself. And there's a part of you that can feel how important it is to talk about what you've been learning, what you've been experiencing, even if you feel misunderstood. And even if you don't have anyone to talk to about it, you talk to yourself. I told you that you're going to be fighting. You have ancient power. Okay? You have ancient power. You are a fighter. You are a fighter. And your energy can be scary to a lot of people, especially when you get upset. And it's not like you're actually going to hurt anybody. I can feel that you're not like that. But you would rather turn that hurt onto yourself. And that's where you do a disservice to other people, because there are people that look up to you. There are people that want you here. You have some people in your life. It may just be one or two. It may just be your kids. It may just be your mom. It may just be, you know, like I said, a couple people, a few close people. There's something about holding back. Like, I keep getting choked up. There's a lot of holding back. There's a lot of fear of judgment. I'm gonna get another deck. You're gonna get out of this energy though. I'm telling you, you're gonna get out of this energy. It feels like it's never gonna go away. Like you've been like this for a long time. Maybe you've been like this for years. Whatever it is, it's not gonna be forever. I'm telling you right now. You're gonna have a breakthrough, and it's gonna cause you to see yourself differently. You are gonna have a realization, and you're gonna remember this video, and not because I did anything for you. You're just here at the right time. Transformation. Oh my God. Through your conscious thoughts and intentions, co-create reality with the divine and harness the dynamic force of the universe to bring forth positive change and transformation. What you and you are receiving information from spirit, and it's repetitive information that you're getting, because spirit wants you to know you're not making it up. You are not making it up. This card also reminds me of the Two of Cups. So you're getting involved in something that actually makes you feel lighter, happier, more joyful. You are able to give and receive here from whatever it is that you're creating. You're receiving more from whatever it is that you're doing than something else that you were doing before. Also, like I said, there's only 1 or 2 people around you that are actually for you, literally for you, there for you, care for you. And I'm also getting, aside from like a family energy, like I said, a daughter, son, a mother, a husband, a wife, a sister, brother, whatever it is, I'm also getting your spiritual partner. I'm also getting this. Your spiritual partner is here and is probably part of your creative journey, your project, something that you're working on. Fortune. What the heck? Fortune. Open yourself up to the infinite blessings of the universe and welcome unexpected abundance and joy. Trust that all you need is provided by the divine flow of the cosmos. You're going to be thankful that you stayed here on earth. You're going to be thankful that you didn't give up. You're going to be thankful that you didn't just allow your material world to be the only thing that makes you happy. Look at all this water here. You have so many emotions that are coming up. And it's clear. Do you see how clear this water is? It's perfectly clear. You can even see the other stingray. I have a card that just fell. This card is also making me nervous. Well, I just got cut off. Before I started the video, again, I was feeling like you are at your capacity. You have reached a limit. You're at the level of maybe possible burnout. But I am telling you right now, that burden is about to get lifted. But I need you to be ready to let it go and not worry about what life is going to look like without it. I'm going to pick up the cards that fell on the floor. Give me a minute, please. Also, I wasn't done with this card. I said that this card was making me nervous, but really what I was trying to say is that it was making me emotional. And then all of a sudden, like some nervous energy started coming out. So emotions might make you feel, it might make your nervous system feel like you're in fight or flight mode. It might make you feel like panicky, like I'm starting to feel like a little bit short of breath even talking about it right now. And I'm not uncomfortable with emotions. So this is not my energy that I'm picking up. Even though obviously nobody likes to feel heavy emotions. So I'm not saying that I enjoy it, but there's a welcoming here of all energies, of all feelings, of all emotions. This is what's going to make you your most authentic self. This is the card that fell on the floor. Divine wisdom. As you align yourself with the energy of the universe, you awaken to your true potential, power, and purpose. You are literally awakening. Like we said earlier, you've taken the red pill. There's no going back. You're just going to keep on seeing what you need to see at this point. And at different levels, you're going to go deeper. And it might make you afraid of what you see. But remember, you're a fighter. And you can hold your breath underwater. And when you're ready, you can stop holding your breath. And you realize that you can breathe in. And you're not going to choke on your own feelings. You're not. This makes you real. Okay? Let's get another one. Aphrodite. As we awaken, oh my God, all these cards are talking about awakening. As we awaken to the divinity within ourselves and others, we realize that unconditional love and appreciation for the beauty in all things is the key to... All right, my phone keeps cutting off, so there's a lot of that hidden, I'm hiding, I'm going, I'm hiding, I'm going kind of energy. I'm ready, I have energy, and then plopping down like I don't have any energy. And that's okay. That is okay. Just keep going. Don't worry about what it looks like, if you are gonna make it or not. Don't question. Don't question yourself. Don't question your ability. Don't question your goodness. Spirit wanted to highlight that. Do not question your goodness. You are already good enough. You know your real intentions. The fact that you're waking up during these times, because there are a lot of people that are not where you are right now. This is why it feels lonely for you. And you feel like you're not taking anybody with you. Spirit is saying, get used to this feeling, because you're going to be separated from a lot of people. And you're going to be joined with a very small group. And this small group is everything you need. But it's going to start with you. And for some of you, you've been feeling alone for a really long time, even when there's been other people there. The difference is that you're not pretending anymore. You refuse to pretend. And that's what we want. So if somebody doesn't like your sadness, that's not your problem. If somebody doesn't like that you don't feel like talking today, that's not your problem. Goddess, open your spirit to receive divine guidance from celestial realms. In doing so, you invite otherworldly wisdom to illuminate your path, guiding you toward your truest purpose. So we talked about this earlier, about spirit giving you downloads, information, insight. Your intuition is more activated than it's ever been. You know what you know, and you can't explain it to others. So trust trust in what is coming up for you. Trust that you're not making it up. You are connecting to that ancient part of you, that part of you that is still source energy, that's still potential energy. And again, two people. Maybe it's you and two people. Maybe it's just two people. I'm just getting something about a small amount of people and very powerful energies between you. Extremely powerful. Extreme power energy. Okay, this is the last one. Neptune. Trust in the divine plan and surrender to the understanding that all things are working together for the greatest good. It's not supposed to look perfect right now. things are supposed to be messy. This is the part that is not fun. This is why people would rather just not look at things and act out their darkness and point fingers and shift blame. And we were all there at some point, and we might still be there to some degree. But at least you're not hiding it anymore. You're stabilizing that energy. You are course correcting, self correcting, without judging yourself, without trying to be perfect. We're not trying to be perfect. Like right now, I'm dropping all my cards, and usually that might irritate me a little bit. But right now, I don't care. Literally, don't. The cards are still falling on the floor. Things are messy right now. Don't try to be something that you're not. People will gravitate towards your authenticity. You will appreciate yourself more for being authentic. You will appreciate more your journey when you're okay, even when you're not okay. You're picking up the pieces right now. And again, everything feels out of sorts, out of whack. You might be feeling like, maybe a burden to other people. And you're definitely not a burden to anybody. Because you always make sure that you're not giving that to anybody. You always make sure that you show up as your best self, or at least in a way where you're not trying to make other people feel the way you make yourself feel. And maybe I'm being a little bit, I don't want to say harsh, but I'm just trying to help you through it. Because I want you to see that you are hurting yourself more than anybody else. And you can remove this thorn when you're ready. It hurts now, but it's going to hurt less when you take it out. And it's going to hurt less when you speak truth without that thorn. So you don't bleed over people. Because that's not what you want to do anyway. And I'm just noticing again, 2 people. I'm noticing again. I didn't even see them in the first pool. Yeah. Look, again, you and 2 people or 3 people, like max. It's no more than 1 to 3 people that are with you, that are for you, for real, for real, for real, for real. Lean on these people, Spirit is saying. Lean on these people. These people are there for you. They're not going to take from you. And in the end, this is what's going to happen. In the end, after all of that pain, you're going to celebrate your life. And it doesn't mean that we're not going to ever go through another layer of things that we need to see. But you become a ninja over time. And you're going to be celebrating every single time that you win. Small wins, wins that other people don't see, energy that you're letting go, pride that you're letting go. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the fact that you're seeing things that's going to serve your purpose, and people that are going to serve your purpose. I really hope that this message did something for you. I really hope that it made you understand your importance. Also, I'm getting that silence is important. I've been having, there's a lot of long pauses during this reading. Silence for you will bring like, silence is gonna bring you willpower. Get ready. Get ready, because your life is about to change. I'm getting that this might take maybe about anywhere from 3 to 6 months. And by next year, you're gonna look back and you're gonna see that part of you that died and you didn't. I hope this message made sense to you, and I'll see you later.